We have our revolutionaries like Theo Chambers, like Sharon Chambers on. And of course, we are looking forward to having Camila McDonald on, who's broadcasting live from uh, it's the tourism wealth. Well, I know Theo would correct me because he did a presentation there yesterday at the Montego Bay Conference Center. And of course, that was yesterday, and it's 2 days. So we'll have her on as well. We're looking forward to speaking to them, and also I'm just trying to remember here. Rooster should come in as well. Yeah, we're looking forward to speaking to Rooster and just having a vibe right here on the Conscious Reggae Party Hour. Greetings, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Greetings, one love, Sister Queen. One love, Theo Chambers. Good to see you, my dear.
I like that. You look very pleased to see Theo Chambers. I wonder why.
Yeah, we're on two separate coasts across the Atlantic.
Right. Yes.
Love.
And he's been really, he's working up a storm, man. You know Theo. He is doing so many different projects and doing them extremely well. So I want to welcome you both once again to the Conscious Reggae Party Hour. You know, we're having some real extreme weather here, you know, Oshun.
Yes, I've been following it. ODPEM
Mm-hmm.
have and unleashed their hazardous and their their rain, their whatever precautions have been
Tropical, yeah.
yes, have been sent out to the people. Some weather patterns
Right.
are incredible. We're having some here in California, Atlanta.
Oh,
It's
you're
raining. A
experiencing
lot of
rain as well?
Dubai, they said, was flooding out.
Wow.
This is interesting.
Rather climate change.
Environmental.
Yeah, environmental issues. We're not treating Mama right. Mama is not pleased.
Whilst we're
Right.
grateful that ODPEM is alerting the people, we really, each of us need to do our part.
Have a responsibility.
To prevent flooding in Jamaica.
Right, absolutely. Serious flooding.
And right now,
Theo,
I'm a mosquito
Theo,
cold.
bring up your volume a bit. Go right ahead, Theo.
I said right now I'm in Mosquito Cove, and it's a little sunny.
Mm-hmm.
It's not raining yet, but I'm in Mosquito. I'm going towards Montego Bay,
Montego Bay. Right.
and it's not raining at all.
Okay.
Up to
But it looks cloudy. It's overcast.
now. A little half sunny, half overcast.
All right. Because all
Oh,
night
we're
last night it
here.
rained. Where I am, it rained all night. I'm still having some rain right now, overcast, and they did say that it could get worse. So we're looking, you know, we're aiming for the better. But what we do know is, Theo, is that you attended yesterday. You gave a presentation for your friend Diane McIntyre Pike, who wasn't really feeling that well, and you were able to give a presentation yesterday for the Jamaica Tourism Health and Wellness Conference. How was that? Are you hearing me, Theo?
It was very good. They had some nice exhibitors there,
Mm-hmm.
well laid out, very good, and a lot of celebrities and VIP people came by,
Mm-hmm.
and who's who in the tourism industry was there. Let's put it that way.
Right. And it's the first, this is the inaugural? Is that correct?
So, I think the sixth.
Okay, they've been having it before.
Yes.
Okay, and you presented for Diane McIntyre Pike, which, right.
Talking about community tourism
Mm-hmm.
and part of community tourism.
Mm-hmm.
Major point that if so-called regular or standard tourism was impacting the community, we
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't need community tourism. And community tourism exists because regular tourism is not trickling down to the community. That's the bottom
Yes.
line.
Could you
Mm-hmm.
put the phone away from your mouth so we could see more of your face? Okay.
Yes. Can you hear me better?
Yes.
Yes, that's better. Thank you, Ocean.
I said, if regular tourism
Mm-hmm.
was trickling down to the community, you will not need community tourism.
Mm-hmm.
Community tourism exists because the community are not benefiting from tourism.
Mm-hmm. And yesterday when I had her on, I did an interview with her. There were so many innovative ways that was happening, in terms of engaging. But as you rightly say, if it's not happening, so that's why we have to have community tourism. It's not trickling down. What's the main issue? And you're in tourism as well, Oshun. What is it that you think is the issue or the problem? Are the hoteliers kind of nervous because they have all inclusive? What is it?
I don't know if it's just one thing that we could put our finger on,
Mm-hmm.
but the more that you exclude the people in the community that create the excitement for being in the community, for example, Jamaica, if you ask any tourist, why do you come to Jamaica and why do you return so many times? It's the people, the bartender, the lady who makes the bed, the lady who sells the fruits, the hairdresser, it's the music. And so if we malign the people and we put them off to the side, the tourism should be a people-centered tourism. And I've already called for that during one of Diana McIntyre Pike's community tourism programs,
Mm-hmm.
where Jamaica said they were going to be people-centered. And that means the people becomes a part of the sustainable development of tourism. Their needs and their communities are accentuated. They are encouraged. They're taught, they're educated, they're helped with their marketing plans, they're given finances to develop. They're not competed with or
Right.
left alone to survive.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the approach.
It's the
People
approach, and it's
centered
more than one thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. ISIS.
Go right ahead, Theo.
I want to say something that had nothing to do with what we're talking about, but it impacted my life so strongly. I need to just share it for 1 second. Got back Vickers from High Life sent out a video that he did an interview, it seemed a while ago. And one word he used in there that Jesus Christ hit me like a lightning bolt. He said, anything you say after I am will follow you all the days of your life.
That we know.
So if I say I am sick,
Mm-hmm.
I am tired, I am broke, I am miserable, then it will follow you. So now as of today, I will never say I am tired or I'm sick. Or
Mm-hmm.
I am getting better or things that only lead to a positive result.
Right.
What's the affirmation for today? Give us an I am affirmation.
Yes.
Another one for today for us.
I am learning to deal with all different type of personalities in this world. I am learning to do that. That's a
Mm.
positive.
Thank you.
Okay. You, Sharon? What is yours? This feels
I
like
am-
a wow factor.
Thank you. I am a channel for divine good.
Beautiful. And I would like to say, what was that, Theo?
What about you?
Right. Each morning I have my affirmations and I do my journaling. I do my journalism too, but journaling in the early morning. I am grateful, thankful, and happy that every cell, organ, and system in my body is healthy.
There you
So,
go.
yeah, I utilize that because I am aware about this I am, the power of I am, and I recognize that it is, like sometimes when I ask people, how you doing? All right. No, there's another one they always say, not so bad.
Not
But
so
why
bad.
would you include bad in it? Why can't you just say, I'm good? I'm not so bad.
Habits.
Yeah, it's a habit. Exactly. It's a habit. So I'm happy you brought that up, Theo, because we want persons to get into this whole vibration of saying, yes, I am. I am this. I am that. And to affirm and confirm who you are and what you're doing, I think is profound. So we definitely need
Starting
to
your day out
incorporate
with
it.
your intentions like that, you're bound to see the benefits, the manifestation throughout the day, throughout the week, the month, the year.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. So we're gonna continue on that trajectory. So Theo, I know that I'm just checking to see if you are indeed heading back. Although I think you did say you're not heading back there today, because I know at the Montego Bay
No, I'm
conference
not going
center.
back there.
Right. So today they have a panel discussion, digital health and wellness care. They have the welcome, and of course Camila McDonald. Hopefully she can come on. She's hosting. You know, I really like the theme, the blue ocean. Listen to this, Ashun. The blue ocean, and Theo, revolution, unlocking the potential of health and wellness tourism. I love that. I think that is just so powerful. The blue ocean revolution. That's us. Yeah. So the
But we
pres.
get in touch with Claudia Gardner, one of our sister journalists. She used to write for Carib Newsroom to see what's going on. If we could get, I'll send you the number
Mm-hmm.
and broadcast from there if she's there today.
Right.
There yesterday and did some interviews.
Yes. Then they have presentation, understanding the wellness traveler. That's a good one. A panel discussion of fitness focus in wellness tourism. Then lunch, and then panel discussion, agricultural linkages to wellness tourism. And then panel discussion on the blue ocean strategy, supporting an inclusive, sustainable, and resilient wellness tourism product. And of course, we recognize too with ITIL Food Fest coming up too next week Saturday, that we can also touch on that. Okay, I just got a message from Camila. She's waiting on a panel to be discussion to be done, and then she'll speak to us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
that kind of tourism is also in terms of because Jamaicans, and I mean we're foodies. We're foodies.
Yes, we
If I
are.
might say so myself, right, Theo? We know
Yes.
Theo is a
Amelia
foodie.
will speak to that as well with the restaurant that they have.
Who? Yeah, right. Camila's Kitchen. Yes. So the thing is, though, that I just had some volunteers here. That volunteering here at Mustard Seed Communities. We go back tomorrow. I think it is Saturday, and they're from Rhode Island. And they were going on about the food. The youngest one here is 21. Was he? Was 21, and he was like, "Oh my God, I love curry goat." He's gonna go back. He's trying to go back. He's gonna Google it and see if he can prepare it from home. And then you have those who love the jerk chicken, those who love the ackee. So it's so unique, but they love our food. And of course, I tell is vital every time.
Food,
So
fresh taste. Oh, we turn these people away, and if we don't give them these recipes and these spices, they'll go home and just vegetate.
and
They will
then
not know what good eating is unless
right, right.
they get home.
And I wanna bless up Theo. For how many years now you've been a vegan, Theo? Is he still there? Theo.
No, it looks like he may have dropped off a little bit.
All right, because I know he's on his way to Montego Bay. Yeah, but I know you would know. How long has Theo been a vegan?
About 45 years.
Yeah, and I tell you, he is now what, 74? How old is he?
Yes.
And look at that man. You can see it works. We look at
Was
you, we
not a
can see it
vegan,
works.
and he had open heart surgery. If he was not a vegan, he would have died.
Say that again, please, Queen.
If he was not a vegan and in good health when he had open heart surgery, he would have died
Mm-hmm.
because he had taken some tonic that had mushroom that dilated the blood,
Right.
and they
Fear-
dilated his blood further, so he was just bleeding. And it's like when I
Oh.
heard that, I was like, "What? Yesterday you were fine, and today you're not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It-
then no."
Wow. Theo is calling me back. I don't know. He came off the Zoom. I don't know. Let's see if we can get him on. He called me. Theo, you're still on the phone?
Come on, co-host.
Theo, he just called me. I don't know. Let me try to get him back up. Yeah, so you're saying if he was not vegan, he would have died.
Yes, because your body has to be strong, yes. And what goes with the body, the mind
Mm-hmm.
and intention has to be strong. Strong constitution.
Right.
In order to withstand the ravages of life or whatever it is that is happening to you.
Mm-hmm.
And he was strong, and he's still here. They give
And
you
still
thanks.
here and still.
Talking to God, he's got another 50 years, he said.
I love it. I love it. And he's stronger than all of us put together. He's up and down at Temple of Inner Peace. He's all over the place.
You.
You
I
know?
tell you, I'm
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
Not
How
getting him. He tried to call me a while ago, but I don't know what happened. Right. So you are what you eat. And that's what it
Yes.
boils down to, right, Shaya? I know you're listening, Shaya, and you're big into, I told her, will you be there next week, Saturday? I hope you will. And then, Sharon, I'm sure you're always also aware that on Sunday, Dr. Aris Latham will be having a Thanksgiving 12-course meal.
Yeah, man.
Can you imagine that?
Kind of thing that he revels in. You know, he's
Mm.
ready. You heard him when he was on the show. He's hyped up. He's ready for the ITAL stage, the food science stage. He's ready to do the continuous pies. Can you imagine? He's going through customs and he
Mm-hmm.
has to open his bags and they see all them pie fillings and pie crusts and all them things. Son, man, what you doing? I'm going to
Where are you
ITAL too
going with all
fast.
this
Let me
this
through.
stuff? Yeah. And when he arrives on Thursday, which is exactly Thanksgiving Day in America,
To the
he
market.
goes straight to the market. He's going straight to the market to get his. He said, I can't do any interviews during that time. I says, I'm going straight to the market. They're waiting for me.
Yeah. The good prices at the market and the Bombay mangoes.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow. I'm just.
yeah.
I
Gonna
wish
wonder
you'd
where
be
you
here.
been, man.
I wish you were here, but we're going to be planning some stuff with. We want to get to Bath Fountain. We also want to get to
And Yaga
Yaga. Yaga.
lifestyle, right?
Yeah, man. We have to. We're gonna have to talk about that over the weekend to see how we can put that together. To make it happen.
Counting on
Because,
you.
huh?
Dude, I'm counting on you like a comet. Come on.
Yeah.
Make this happen.
Teamwork
That's
brings a
what we're all
vision to
going on.
fruition. We gotta work together. You know.
Long
So,
time to go. Place your cold ISIS now.
you're right. Yeah, we have to.
It's
We have to figure out. Like I have to talk back to him. We could do a meeting with him to find out, costing and that sort of a thing, and just do it because he messaged me and said, "Listen, let's do it." And I say, "Yeah, we're doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it for sure." We
There's a
we do
reason.
when you come back, and if possible, and people are still here after Idol Fest, we will do something a day or so. But when you come back, we do overnighting. Yeah, we look
I
forward to that.
the
Hmm.
hills of St. Andrew in my book because that's the place where I found me. I was searching for God, but I found me.
Where is that?
God is within me. The hills of St. Andrew,
Right.
Mount Charles Davis Bank, 18 miles outside of Kingston.
Wow.
So when we go to the Blue Mountain area where Yaga is, it is another side of heaven.
Wow.
Every beautiful divine self.
Yes.
Yes. That's what
Jeez.
we're seeking for. We're seeking to find ourselves.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. So we're looking forward to that. We have to work on that for sure, yeah, because it's gonna be life changing, for a person. It's gonna be indeed life changing. As we head into 2024, that's a good way to go, and we also have to make a trip to Temple of Inner Peace as well. Yeah.
Just wanted to let you know, I'm just going to recount some of the people. If you want to do that now, the Sawad Poetry Extravaganza,
Mhm.
26th of this month,
Mhm.
of June. So I'll say a little bit about it. It's a virtual, and I'm going to give the virtual link very shortly.
Mhm.
It's on
And it's
Zoom.
happening on the 26th.
Thing about it, yes, on the 26th, is that a group of us decided to come together based on a vision that the president of the parliament had for SOAD. And he had just released a book and he wanted to share with people and have poets come together. And so now we have this coming together, people from around the world virtually, to share their thoughts on any area of life. Your poetry could be about anything, he said, right? So I said, what about if it's activism? He says, all right, bring it on. So
Mhm.
I'm going to bring on some activism too about migration,
Right.
right? So we have Jessica Mbangini is signed. She's coming on to open the session. And then
Mhm.
behind her, our South African brethren, which you may know the name now, Dandada.
Yes, of course.
He's coming on with his rap and his brand of Rastafari. And then we have myself, and we have Queen IG. I'm speaking as a Rosa Sharon,
Mm-hmm.
and we have the president of the Melvin Melvin Brown, and some people that you guys are not aware of, but you gotta come. We have Karen, who is manifesting as Queen Shatifa, her poetry name, her cognomen. So we've got some people. We want people to listen who produce events to see that if you could grab some of these people for upcoming events. We've
Mm-hmm.
got some good talent on board, and we'd love to see them at the SOAD Poetry Extravaganza, November 26th. It's a Sunday at 12 noon Panama and Jamaica time.
Right. And do you have the link there now? The persons can make a note.
Yes, looking up, looking up for it.
Mm-hmm. Sunday the 26th. The Soad Poetry Extravaganza. And we're looking forward to seeing Jessica and
In
Rose
her
of Sharon.
greatness,
Hmm?
in her greatness, when
Yes.
she when
Uh,
she gives her poetry and praise,
she's
it is
awesome.
like, it is like no other time and
Mm-hmm.
no other event. So it is a very special occasion.
Mm-hmm.
She is an Mbongi, and as you know, the Mbongis are the ones who, in the African culture, speak to spirit
Mm-hmm.
and bring us their messages. And so when we have a message for the ancestors, we call them and we give them our message and ask them, would you please ask the ancestors to pray for us, to guide us or whatever, protect us. And then, she brings the ancestral um, blessings back.
Right. It's amazing that you should mention that because I interviewed 2 days ago Dr. Sylvia Blyden.
Yes.
She came on for the Marcus Garvey Club's Garvey Talks, presenting a conversation. She was going to be
Yes.
on yesterday. I couldn't make it because of the weather. But she is the great, great, great granddaughter of Edward Wilmot Blyden, who is the father of Pan Africanism.
Yes.
And she is a powerful woman. You have to eventually meet her because she's going to be coming back and forth. She's from Sierra Leone.
Yes.
And
I look
she
forward to
is
it.
a doctor.
Mhm.
She is a journalist. She
Wow.
is a herbalist. And when she started to talk about um, the reason why she came back to Jamaica is because on her maternal side, there was a family member. I can't remember who she said it was who was left Jamaica and went to Sierra Leone to actually implement. She calls it. She didn't call it obia. Divining. The most powerful persons out of Jamaica that went there, who's her family member. Uh, she went on to say how, you know, the the so-called obia and voodooism was so even to this day some persons see it as so negative when it has so much power. It's a powerful thing. It's like anything else. It can be used negatively, but in terms of how healing and that sort of a thing, because she mentioned her great great grandmother who wasn't able to conceive, and when this gentleman came over, he was able to he fell in love with her. It's like such a great story, and he was able to heal her, and she came out in that sack. Usually the sack is broken. The water,
Yes.
so to preserve the children, because she had 3 miscarriages, when he went into healing for her, the child came out in the sack, right? And so then the child was protected. So as you mentioned Jessica, and I'm remembering, just so many other great ones, great queens. I think of Mama Gloria here locally and so many others. I think about Nani. So many great queens who have these strengths and
Angela.
potential to do this great work. And we all have it, she said. But it's just that we haven't tapped into it.
And it takes discipline
Right.
to remain in that spiritual channel,
Mm-hmm.
rites of passage. If you declare that that's what you want to do, Every cell of your body should want to do it, and those cells will help you to be
Mm-hmm.
a shining light, a guide for everyone to be able to go to spirit, get ask questions, come back with answers, be a trans medium,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case may be. But as long as you are clear and light and directed, inner directed,
Mm-hmm.
you can, and you are doing it yourself. And
Right.
I and Theo is doing it. Theo will be one of those poets as well. And
Right.
I'd like the ID number now. It's and I hope that everybody should have their pen and paper.
Mm-hmm. By now. Mm-hmm.
88063 0865 and the passcode is 137359
Mm-hmm.
137359 and it's the 26th of November 12 noon Jamaica time, Panama time.
Awesome. Hey, Sheldon, thank you so much for listening. Great having you on. And of course, we want to say good morning to Shia also. She's not going to be here for Ital
Right.
Food Fest, but she'll be coming in for our trip off to Yaga. She's
Very
working
good.
on that, right? So you see, we already have someone, her and Mikey. Hopefully, we can, work on putting a list together. We'd like to
Very
hear one of your poems, Oshun.
okay. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I'm going
She's going to be
to
reading on the SOAD Poetry Extravaganza coming up on the 26th of this month. Of course, it starts at 12 noon Jamaica time, along with
yeah.
Jessica Mbanjeni, Theo Chambers, and many others who will be doing their poetry as well. We really look forward to that.
This poem was conceived on the way to Tree House Resort in Serasul, Panama, and we give IZs to Aris Latam now. It's called Standing Firm on Mountain Feet.
What is it
Uh,
called? We have a little noisy background. I don't know, maybe because of the weather. But
Standing Firm
mhm.
on Mountain Feet.
Okay, please go ahead, my sister.
African woman, indigenous woman, standing firm on mountain feet, straddling this world and the next. Standing firm, express yourself. You are borderless in physical, spiritual, and emotional dimensions. Free to be, to express your own identity. African woman, indigenous woman, empress, daughter of Isis, goddess eternal, spirit, earth mother Gaia, nurturing our every desire of beingness, giving, endlessly giving of your precious resources, and we, taking without asking, never a thought to reciprocate. Mother, Earth Mother, Gaia, we owe you our lives, our gratitude for the abundance of your love, striding, gliding, flowing, and breathing into eternity, restoring, regenerating, renewing, despite the ravages of man's inhumanity. African woman, indigenous woman, earth woman expressing as eternal spirit, the essence of universal oneness, straddling this world and the next, standing on mountain feet.
Yes, and you said that was written. It was inspired by you when you were on your way to. You were in Panama.
Serasul, Panama,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful
In Panama.
skies.
Yes, in Panama. So will you
Yes,
be reading that one next Sunday, Sharon?
I will read that one if you come along.
It's special request by popular demand, as they say. Yes. Wow. Yeah. And soon, 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 I'll be getting my book together, and of course, helped and inspired by Sharon Oshun Chambers and Theo Chambers. Theo is into his what? His sixth book now?
Yes,
Boy, he is just amazing. And
he's
he,
amazing. And even though I'm right there watching him, it seems that once he gets started and he gets the impulses and the downloads, all I can do is to bring him his breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the same place where he's sitting from morning until night,
tonight.
except, of course, if he has to run out and do an errand or
Mm-hmm.
go to a client.
Mm-hmm.
The man is really focused. So if
Right.
we can remain focused like that and have someone to bring our breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
That's
it makes
important.
focus.
That's very important. So you that was what inspired you to do your book as well initially, right?
Right, because this man, in order to communicate with him when he had these downloads, I had to be writing too.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I thought that was the best way because he was not often available until dinner time.
Mm-hmm.
Sat and talked about his day. But if I was writing, I wouldn't notice that he was busy. I'd be
Mm-hmm.
busy too. It's a great, great,
Yeah,
great.
he is inspired. Excuse me. He has inspired me a great deal, and
Yes.
you know, and he knows that I definitely want to, start writing, and you have inspired me a lot. We had a wonderful conversation about a week ago, and you guided me in terms of, how to get started, and I have done that, and it is just that I just need to get a revelation in terms of I have so much to write about, so many different aspects. The last thing, and I think Theo encouraged me to go that route, and maybe you did too, is that, the whole idea of my mom within the dementia lifestyle and me taking care of her to the very end would be a real tribute to her. So, and that is very fresh in my mind. So, and because there's so many persons who are suffering, unfortunately, from dementia, Alzheimer's, and the caregivers. Just recently, I want to say blessed love and strength to Shandice, who is the daughter of Sandra Sojoya Alcott, who transitioned some years ago. She just lost her grandmother, and the grandmother, of course, was the mother to Sandra, to Sojoya Alcott. And she also had Alzheimer's, the grandmother, and so she also has been able to tell me about stories, so many similar stories that I had as well. So it possibly is going to be that tribute, and I think a tribute needs to be made. Something too. I know I'm segueing, I'm going all over the place, but another thing that inspired me just last night, I was watching. I was watching It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Miss Lauryn Hill, recent performance, and she was paying tribute to her mom at a huge concert, and she brought her mother on stage. Beautiful woman, and she said if it wasn't for her mom, nothing could have been done. Nothing could have been, happened musically for her. The whole album, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. She has never done another album, and that album she's still touring to today.
Wow. That's
But
amazing.
yeah, her mother was bawling. She was bawling. I was bawling. Like everybody. I mean, it was amazing. But what stood out for me is also the fact that Lauryn Hill gets a lot of critique because somehow or the other she tends to be very late for her concerts. Sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, sometimes 1 hour, and a lot people are very critical of that. But you have those who are really dedicated to Lauryn Hill, who look here, man, don't say nothing about Lauryn. I think I'm one of those because I remember those CDs in them time then. As soon as I could scratch, I think I bought about 5 of those albums. Were you into Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, Sharon?
No, I just listened.
Powerful album if I ever heard one. Powerful.
Just listened to it on the radio.
You need to listen to some of her songs. Just sit back and listen to some of her songs, coming out very powerfully. But she was very adamant in saying that, even though, because she went through a lot, even
Yes.
through record companies that, thought that, they didn't want to record her anymore because she had certain standards. She's like a perfectionist, and she has certain standards. And as a woman, too, in that hip hop world, she went through a lot. And because she received so many awards for that one album, there's a lot of issues in terms of, jealousy and all kinds of things that was happening with
Bit of
Lauren.
Nina Simone in her, huh?
Ah, perfect.
Nina was never late for her concerts.
Never late. You said Nina was never late for her concert?
No, on the contrary, she
Right.
was a perfectionist as well, and she required complete silence
Mhm.
and respect. And if you weren't, she would not play.
Yeah. You know that Nina was another one of those great, iconic recording artists that was also very misunderstood.
Yes. So
just like Lauren Hill, just like Lauren Hill.
but
But I
that's
brought.
okay.
Hmm.
They're gonna break through all of those mystiques and miseducation, all them things there,
Hmm.
because these are sacred feminine, and their words
Ah,
and their music must be heard.
when you
They're
brought that up,
like,
that's the name of your book. Can you just tell the listener once again what it means to be a sacred feminine?
to be a sacred feminine means that you are awakened, you
Mm-hmm.
woke, and you are ready now to assume your rightful position on
Mm-hmm.
your throne as a goddess, right? So you
Mm-hmm.
are going to tap into goddess energy, the I am that I am, consciousness, that
Mm-hmm.
energy, and you're going to live from the inside out.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, you're going to bring that which you've come to this world to bring knowledge, information, whatever you've come, your talent,
Mm-hmm.
world, unabashedly, without fear or without hesitation. You're
Right.
going to let your light shine.
Mm-hmm.
Sacred feminine expresses in many ways as a bard, a poet, a poetess, as a journalist.
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
expresses in all the ways. You'll find her everywhere. We cannot separate our spiritual self and our spiritual elevated self from, you know, from who we are. The person,
Right.
the person, the being,
Mm-hmm.
being Sharon, the person, the being Isis Miller,
Mm-hmm.
are that. But there is another part of you that is an elevated part. That's your soul essence.
Mm-hmm.
That must trigger, that must speak when it's time to speak. We cannot see injustice in the world and not speak. I saw a video of Angela Davis speaking
Mm.
about Palestine. Could you
Yeah.
have an Angela Davis and she not speak on Palestine and injustice? So if we have an Isis Miller and she sees injustice happening with children and women, she's
Mm.
going to speak.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The sacred feminine speaking through you as a being. So we awaken our sacred feminine when we realize that we are more than just a physical being. We
Right.
we transcend our physicality.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very, very, very important. Very critical.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, Angela Davis. What is Shia saying here? Shia is saying something here. Um, I'm on a journey right now, and I know you will join me. We do many things. We're advocates. We're activists. We have the Save Soul Jamaica campaign going on, and we're on with a Temple of Inner Peace. There are many things that we
Children
are
and women.
doing. Hmm?
You're concerned with children and women. You're concerned with the welfare of children and women. We
Right.
have a project with an empress out of Amsterdam.
Hmm. Go ahead. I'm not hearing you, Ocean.
You have another project which we haven't heard about
Right.
much.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. Yes. Of course. Miriam Simone, Indigenous Mother House Foundation. And the thing is, it goes back to us wearing so many hats because she has a full time job. She works with young people, as well. She's like a social worker. She's a nurse, and she's also she has a fashion line, and she is an entertainer. So she's been there doing a lot of work, but that's still not to say it's on the back burner. We're still doing it. We're still going to be doing it, and it's going to be. I'm happy you mentioned that too because we have to get involved in the Congo. For many years now, we have, and it's accelerating. I mean, right now, we have children, in particular children, who are being treated as young as 3, 4 years old, slaves to get cobalt out of the earth because cobalt is the actual thing that they use to help to make phones work, to make electric cars work. When it comes on to high technology, that's what is used. And so Congo, the Congo is being raped. It feels like slavery all over again. The Congo is being raped. Our women are being raped. Our children are being they're in slavery. just to attain this cobalt and other diamonds and everything else that is in Africa, all over Africa. But I want to address the Congo in particular because the Congo is at a crisis level right now. I understand what's happening in Palestine, and I say yes. We are also on that. We're also thinking about them. Too many people are dying. We're thinking of what is happening there, and the killing and the bombing. But I want to prioritize the Congo, and I'm going to be prioritizing the Congo. Go ahead, Sharon.
Rightfully so, as the sacred feminine,
Mm-hmm.
it is time to lift your voice and raise your voice about this injustice.
Mm-hmm.
And people are dying every day than in Palestine, and for the same, excuse me, the same reason.
Yes.
Because really, it is terrorism
Mm-hmm.
against people who are innocent. They're innocent people, and they deserve a life because we all have the same. Um, we're born, and that our Constitution is life. No
Mm-hmm.
one has the No one has the right to take away our life or challenge or threaten our life. We have the same, inalienable life. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
our lives are valuable. Palestinian lives matter. Sudanese life
Mm-hmm.
matter.
Mm-hmm.
All life matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, black life, every life
Mm-hmm.
matter. And so, who has the right to just wipe out civilizations of people like that? So this evil has to be conquered with love.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Conquered
And
with
we have to play a
wisdom.
role.
We have to rise up
Mm-hmm.
because we can't just sit back. I mean, we can offer love, nonviolence, but we have to rise up, and our numbers have to be seen. More
Mm-hmm.
of us, our numbers. We've
Mm-hmm.
seen people around the world protesting Palestine,
Right.
scores of people. Now we want to see scores of people protesting for Sudan.
Yeah,
Oh,
Congo.
we have to get our people out there,
That's right.
right?
That's
So
right.
just suffering in silence is not going to work.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So we need those voices out there, like yourself, the poets. We're going to speak. I'm going to speak about it. I hope others will speak about it on the
Please.
26th. For the
Yeah.
Great Service.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely essential that we raise our voices. That's what we're
Mm-hmm.
here for.
Mm-hmm.
Let love flow, to let people grow and expand, and to get the contributions. If it's just one child that's saved,
Ah,
and
that's a big deal.
Madonna taking a child
Mm-hmm.
out of oh, a country.
I think it's.
Uganda.
Is it the Sudan?
No, Uganda. And
Uganda.
this child became more than he could have,
Mm-hmm.
being in an orphanage. And there's a big to do about taking a child away. But his father had given him up. He became a dancer, a performer, and a soccer player. And he
Mm-hmm.
was able to live his dreams. If it's just
Mm.
one child that we can help, that one child can begin to influence more people. He could tell his story, and then his story will inspire many others. Just need to do what we can. If we can just save one life,
Yeah.
all of us
Yes.
save.
What the thing is, the key thing too, and I want to bless up Chaka Bars, who is on IG and Facebook, who's doing a mammoth task about enlightening people as to what's happening over there in the Congo. It's also about informing persons, informing persons as to what's taking place in the Congo.
Yes, we can't
Yeah, it's
assume that.
information, huh?
Yeah, we can't assume that CNN is going to give the
No, no, no,
full.
no, no. Yeah,
They
exactly.
just fired someone who reported. They just fired someone who reported accurately in Palestine. They fired him.
Really?
Took him in. Yes, we have to be aware of all these things. So
Mm-hmm.
we do have to give the news from our perspective,
Right.
Afrocentric news.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree. I totally agree with that because yeah. I mean, obviously, we have you. You're a part of. You're a journalist as well, and I'm a journalist, and we work together, and we work through different mediums also, and so we have to recognize and be responsible in what our priorities are in terms of what we're presenting and making sure that we have, the reliable and truth and integrity in what we're reporting.
Yes, we can't pretend that the world is in harmony when it's at war, and we cannot have harmony unless we do exactly what His Imperial Majesty told us to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we have to stop discriminating. We have to stop, and we have to look at every man and woman as equal. And if we start creating divisions and diversions, we're going to continue to have war because there will not be any equality or respect for life.
Mm-hmm.
War.
True words. True words.
Imperial Majesty, he stated what we ought to do.
Yeah, and it's so funny. I have war queued up to play. I can't play it on the Facebook this forum that we're on because they'll take me off. But as soon
I'm
as we come
logging
off at 12 o'clock,
afterwards to I'll
huh?
log into 6. I'll log into Roots and listen
Yeah,
to
man,
the
I have it. I have it lined up. I have that. I have. I definitely cannot play Lauren now. The Miseducation of Lauren Hill. I'll play that also when we get off. I want to say good morning also to DJ Rooster. He is our must bus artist. Yeah, I want to bless him up as well. We're running out of time. Are you there?
I'm here. Morning, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Blessing. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I have my co-host on, Sharon Paris Chambers. She's on. She's over there in Cali.
Hello, Sharon.
Hello, DJ Rooster. Bless up.
Yeah,
The camera going in and out for some reason. Are you guys having the same problem?
the camera? No. But guess what? We're having some real bad weather here, as you know. So we're even just blessed to know. We had a power outage earlier. I think we're still not even up fully. But it's good to have you, man. Where exactly are you? Tell the listeners. We love your song, Reduce the Pain. We played a little bit here in the background.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
tell
much.
us about the origins of this song.
Yeah, the origin of that song came from my dad had passed away in August.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was going through a rough time, It was
Yeah.
like rough grieving and trying to adjust to the new reality.
Mm-hmm.
While going through that, that song came to mind. But my dad is a lover of music.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I remember I brought him a laptop like a week before he passed,
Wow.
and he saying to me that he want to put some of my songs on his laptop and play it, because he loved music.
Yes, yes.
And so for me, this is like
It's a
a
tribute.
yes for him. So I
Mhm.
want it just prompt me to do studio time
Mm-hmm.
and to put this out there so other people that's going through the same thing and can relate.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what that.
Right. I lost my mom in April too, so I know exactly what you're going through. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's a difficult time, but thank God we can. When Bob Marley says, when the music hits you, you feel no pain, and it's so true. Music does so much for us emotionally, right, Sharon? I mean, really, music is a powerhouse
Yes, it is.
to strengthen
Totally.
us. Yeah, man. And you use the undying rhythm, which is a big rhythm.
Yeah, man. Undying.
Undying love.
Undying love rhythm, party time rhythm. I'm addicted to those oldies.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
oldies rhythm too. So it's like we had that in common, man. And
Yeah.
we hear undying love rhythm, man. It's a rich rhythm that's it's hard to hear it and don't just listen.
Yes, and what the point is too about these rhythms is that they're subliminal. So because we know them from them time, then when we hear them a play now, we say yeah. So you're drawing the person right away even before you start singing one note.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Yes.
It's a good vibe. So-
Yeah, man. It's a good vibe, man.
So, and it's doing very well. You're on our must bus, and it really getting a lot of good response. It's a good energy. Sharon, do you have a question for DJ Rooster?
No, not at the moment.
And your mojo is in as well. You don't even have to see him, you just smell him. Because a beer, it smells so sweet. So you don't even have to ask if him there. You just see him and smell him.
I'd like to make a comment though.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Sharon.
Oftentimes when we lose a parent, when we go deep inside and inspirations come. And
Yeah.
so I'm really proud of your inspiration.
Yes, for this particular song. That's true. That's true. So how did you come by the name DJ Rooster? How did you get that name?
Yes. I'm involved in a WhatsApp group with some of my past schoolmates.
Yes.
So early in the mornings, I usually wake them up, you know.
Cuckoo-doodle-doo!
And,
Excellent.
so I wake them up with the sound of the rooster, so that's where I get the rooster sound. All in. So
You
they
forgot-
call me.
You have to start some of your song then with cuckoo-doodle-doo!
Most of my songs have the intro with the rooster, you know.
Don't open the ear upon this one.
Yeah, man. This one,
I think it would be a good idea to do that. Yeah, I like that.
yeah, most of them have the rooster.
Yeah, so you wake them up in the early morning then. Because sometimes when I'm online early, I see a jump on. I say, wait, it's an early bird this.
Early man, early bird. Man.
Yes, yes. We really like this song. It's inspiring, and we look forward also to you, putting out some more music. We look forward to you coming to Jamaica, back in December sometime, hopefully.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. I'm forward to it too. You know, there's so many more songs I have that I want people to
Right.
and put out there because I know most of my songs are related. You know,
Yes.
they're songs that people can relate to. But I have plenty. No,
And it's on the Rooster production label, right? Is that how it works?
yes.
Okay, great. Who are some of your musical mentors? Because we have some great ones.
Alton Ellis.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Dig deep.
you know, I like culture too. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Lovett. You know,
Yes. Wow, you're really digging deep. Mm-hmm.
Deep.
Yes. And how long ago did you actually start singing? When did you recognize that this is what you wanted to do?
you know, this was like a hidden talent for me. You know, because I wasn't really, you know, I took, to be honest with you, I never see myself just go out there and just start sing and write
Mhm.
song, and I write my own songs and I sing them.
Mm-hmm.
And this all started when I joined my the high school WhatsApp group.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, it's quite.
So you were inspired by the group?
Yeah, we used to make fun of each other because you have some people in the group they eat pork and then the other half them eat swim around. So we always make fun of each other. So I have a lot of pork songs out there that I throw at them, and then they'll make so that's how the whole.
So you all have fun together?
Yes, man, we have fun together.
So
man.
you're part of the swim around crew?
Part of the swim around. They call me the swim around boss. You know.
I wonder if you can chef too. You're a good chef?
Yeah, man, I yes, man. You can cook, man.
All right, that's good. So you can cook your own swim around.
Yeah, man. Everything. You can put it on this. Once me in the kitchen, you know, you're good.
Yeah. Well, I would say I tell. Yeah, but a lot of people are getting more healthier now in terms of what they're eating, and they might eliminate meat, and then they go to fish, and so a lot of people are eating more vegetables, drinking more roots wine, and so forth. Do you have any question or statement, Mr. Uyemoja Allen?
I
Coming
just
out of country farm house with the original Ital is vital.
I just want to say that every time I come to Roots FM and I hear artists, I just want to make sure that the lyrics are in line
Oh yes,
with the lifestyle that the artist is living.
absolutely.
Because we have a lot of young people that are looking up to
Of course.
the musicians, the writers, and especially the performers. So right now, when you never run a youth, him have him earpod them over him ears, and
Yes.
sometimes when they are sleeping, like my family members, when they are sleeping and you take out one of the earpod and you listen to what they are listening to, you come like, whoa, because in decent language, you have music lyrics where I tell people to kill them mother, to go rob them mother, to kill a boy down the road if him step on your clocks. So my view and my point is, as long as you positive stuff,
That's right.
the energies, the ancestors, the universe will just give you a lot of positive way through. So big up yourself, my brother.
Absolutely. Well said. Well said. Yeah, man, because and we're so blessed to have so many great artists. You know, he mentioned some of them who are musical mentors, who, if they weren't singing particular songs, we wouldn't be mentioning them today. So that in itself should tell you artists, you young people out there in particular, we love dancehall same way. But just make sure you're doing some positive dancehall. Because when you think about, you know, certain of these artists, dancehall was really a venue. It wasn't a genre. It's a genre now,
Right.
but it was a venue, and it just
Right.
segued into a whole genre of music, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But make sure you're doing something positive and conscious and clean. So when you have your grandpa to them, you don't feel shame.
Yes, yes.
Right, Rooster? Yeah, you don't want to feel shame for say, Lord, I can't play them tune, you know, because right now I feel embarrassed. No.
And it's not just only the lyrics, it's that you are living what you're saying. Because a lot of people are singing songs about love, but when you get to know them, they are not really loving.
No.
Yeah, you know, so we got to make sure that whatever we are modeling, you know, we are singing and we are writing and we're living, you know.
Right.
I'm not
yeah.
so caught up with the popularity because a lot of people are popular, but they are not really doing anything positive.
Right,
You
yeah,
know? So,
yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah. So, Rooster, we know, so you're upon your little lunch break and thing, 'cause you have your 9 to 5 thing. We come in, I forgot to wait to you know. For support.
Yeah.
Ye-
Have some time, you know. Have some time.
Yeah, we only have 2 minutes left though, because we're out of time. We have to go out of this segment into another segment come 12 o'clock, and it's what, 2 minutes to the hour of 12 now. So before you go though, just want to hear some, I call it a wow factor. Whenever we're having meetings or whatever, or so we're gathering together, I always ask people to do the, you know, wow factor. Words of wisdom is the acronym. So just give us a little wow factor now before you go. What is your wow factor? When you wake up this morning, what is your wow factor?
For my wow factor is, you know, in everything give thanks, you know.
Yes.
And be great. Learn how to be humble, you know.
Yes. Yeah,
Because,
man.
You know, you get to see a lot and you get to learn a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And listen more and talk less.
Wow, love it. Listen more and talk less, because sometimes you just say, yang, and you're not listening. And the thing is that what I have learned over the years is that when you're doing even prayer, you know, you yap, and then you know, wait for an answer, and you wonder why things not happen, because you're not going to do meditation, they have listening. That is how you know what for go on and what for go on, and so you have to listen, and that is what you call meditation. So this is exactly what you're saying, and we want to say thank you so much, you know, for being a part of our Musbus project.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man, and keep on putting the whole idea of Musbus too is to encourage artists to put out good music. 'Cause we have established artists who put up music on Musbus. We have up and coming. It's to, because we're not going to play in the arms house on the radio, so it's encouraging you to write.
Yes.
Right.
To write. Sharon, that's what I'm going to do for my book now. I'm going to write.
Right. The
Yeah.
wrongs. Right.
All right. Okay, my brother, take care. Keep safe now. Pray for us here in Jamaica with these weather patterns, please.
All right, you guys be safe down there, you know.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome.
you take care of yourself. Yeah, man. Enough love. And Sharon, you know, thank you for being the co-host on the Conscious Reggae Party, and of course you Moja as well. And we're looking forward to next weekend. Lots of things happening over the next few days, and of course next week as well. We have ITO Food Fest coming up on Saturday at Plantation Cove between 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. with some outstanding artists and producers of good ITIL dishes. And on the ITIL Lab stage, the herbology stage, and the main stage, we're really looking forward to that. And of course, coming up as well, on the Sunday, we have the SOAD Poetry Extravaganza, where our own Rose of Sharon will be performing, along with Jessica and others as well. So remember to blog Sharon, put in the information on the live, so we can, for everything, so persons can remember, they can, you know, look it up, timing and everything there for the events as well. All right?
On the live, yes, sure.
Yes, thank you so much.
Theo for making cameo appearance
And
today.
Theo, who we cannot leave out Theo. I'm so sorry that we didn't hear from Camila. Maybe later on in the program, because how the program is structured over there at the Montego Bay Center, they have panel discussion. She's a host. So it's a little harder for her to come in and out. But let's see before the program ends if we can get her on. All right, before the program at 2:00 ends, before we can get her on. All right, my sister Queen. Thank you so much. Thank Theo. Thank you, Moja. Thank DJ Rooster. Thank everyone. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Take care. Take care now. Bless up, bless up. Wow, another great program. Despite the weather, I didn't even know if we could have been on. We had a power outage earlier, so,
Yeah.
you know, there's
And
so many things.
Flow and Digicel.
Oh, my God, they're acting up. What
Right.
is the weather, too?
Right, and they're no. What I was about to say that Flow and Digicel are apologizing for the inconvenience because they know this would happen
Right.
because of the weather conditions.
Okay, that's good to know.
Right,
We're apologizing.
definitely.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, going to take a pause for the calls. And, of course, coming up, we have the Must Bus. And then, of course, we have the prayer line with, I almost said the prayer line with Pastor Alwyn Allen. But then call you all kind of something. No.
Can I tell you?
All kind of name.
All
Pastor.
kind of name.
You know who's good at that too? Jason.
Him give me
Jason.
all
Bishop.
kind of name.
All kind of something.
All
God.
kind of name.
Yeah. All right, let's take a pause for the call. Thank you so much for being a part of the Conscious Reggae Party Hour. Remember, you can make comments, ask questions on the live. We're live on my page, Denise Isis Miller, and also live on Roots FM's page as well. So all of you out there, please feel free to do so. Gonna take a pause for the calls and come right back. Soon come.